So I got off the plane with 140 bucks in my pocket, sore as hell at my mom. Who gives their son $140 and kicks him to the curb? At least give him like 600. Why not? Anyways, I didn't talk to her for like 2 months. I was pissed, but hopefully it made me a stronger person. So I'm thinking, how do I get home? Let me take a taxi or take the bus. Taxi like 70 bucks, bus is 3. Easy choice, gotta take the bus. You're not gonna lose half your bankroll to roll in style to show off, you know? I mean, then I just started playing poker. I'm not even looking for a job. I'm like, let me run this up to like 3 grand. This isn't hard. If I can make $0 to 1,000, $100 should get me 100,000. Didn't work out that way. Wound up losing it. Had to get a job. I knew shit was gonna be a lot more serious. I basically had 3 months to find a job, build up cash, which I decided was like $2,000, to move out. Because I sure as hell wasn't gonna see my dad and say, "Oh, hey, daddy, here I am. I need a place to stay." I'm not gonna make up with you just so I can live with you. You know, I'm not a user. I'm not gonna use you for shit. That's just not who I am. Anyways, I started the search. I dropped 50 resumes off everywhere around town. That's what you gotta do. Not 5, not 10, not 15, 50. I got 3 calls back. YMCA, Loblaws, which is a grocery store in Toronto, and Canadian Tire. Got a piece I want to get there. So YMCA didn't want me, didn't have the sales skills. I can't sell anything. Um, but Loblaws did want me. I got a job in the meat department, which is perfect. Any young person starting out there, get a job at a grocery store. You can get food for free. That's how you gotta do it. They're paying you minimum wage. You're guarding like $10,000 worth of their stuff, putting shit out for them, and they're only giving me like 5-hour shifts. I mean, I'm not asking you to give me 15 an hour. Just give me some of your products too. Sure, you're gonna lose a steak, a piece of bacon, pack of hot dogs. That's not really hurting you, but it'll be extremely beneficial for me. So thank you for that. Um, Met my goal, 2,000 bucks. 1 day left until my dad was coming back. I found a room, okay, for like 400 bucks a month, which is perfect. At this time, I also got a bonus of 500 bucks, so I had 2,500 bucks to roll with. So I'm like, hey, you know what? Let me buy an Xbox 360 and a TV. I can do some entertainment. So I had 2,000 left. Then paid off 800 for the landlord, first and last. That's how they roll. That's how you gotta roll. Pay your shit off. And then there was this buyout, and I got a week's check, and it was back to 2,000. So I moved out with $2,000, and I had everything ready to go. So this was amazing. This whole time I was using my dad's car to drive around and shit from work. My grandma was like, "Oh, how are you getting back and forward so quick?" I'm like, "I run really fast, Grandma." And she's like, "Yeah, you're a fast guy." So that was great. I moved out, didn't see my dad, started living on my own. It was only like 5 minutes away, so taking the bus there was no problem. Couldn't use his car when he was back. He'd know what was up, so I wasn't living there. After that, I was like, this is great. Let me set out another goal. My new goal was to buy a car. In order for me to buy a car, I realized I should have around $3,000, which was pretty easy when you had 2,000 already. But I started my little journey off down $300 in online poker. Fucking poker. Why do you keep fucking me? I don't understand. I'm playing well. It's not that I'm fucking up. Trust me. I am the best. So, I had 1,800. I'm bubbling. I'm moving back and forth, back around, moving around, moving around, moving around. And I'm like hovering around 1,500, It's a little harder. You got shit to pay for now. You're totally on your own. I'm getting food, but not 100%. It's not like I'm stealing everything I need to live on. So I got some food to buy, I got cell phones, I need clothes from time to time. I need something here, something there. I'm also trying to play poker. I'm not going to work at a grocery store for the rest of my life. So 5 months goes by and I'm still at 1,500. I'm like, God damn, this is not working out, kid. You're not doing well. And then a great day came. Tax return day. This is Canada. This isn't America. Just for working a fucking shitty minimum wage job, you know how much they shelled out to me? $1,064. All of a sudden I was at 2,500, looking nice. I remember the day. I had 1,500. I know in my mind I have 1,500. I'm really careful. I get out 20 bucks to buy a slice of pizza. And then I look at my bank account and it's like 2,500 instead of 1,500. And I didn't even notice. And like 30 seconds later I'm like, that's 2,500. Where? Oh, my money came in. Nice. So I got my money up there and I realized, I'm like, hey, I'm almost there. I'm about to get my money for my car. I need $500 more. But then rent came along, blah, 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 all this shit, and, you know, back to 2100, back up 25, you know. And then I decided to play poker. I'm like, okay, $25 deposit, that's not gonna hurt me if I lose. But I lose. And I'm not supposed to lose. It's fucked up how I lost. And then the next day, I'm like, okay, this is the last time. If you don't win here, you're never playing again, and you're just working hard till you have $3,000 for your card. Problem is, are you gonna spend $3,000 and leave yourself with zero? No. You need $1,000 to live after that. So I'm thinking, hey, you know what? You're gonna need to get 4,000, but 1,500 is not that hard to come up with. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do this. My last day playing, I remember I lost my first tournament, I lost my second, and I had $11 left. I'm like, okay, this is it. And then look at my account, and it says I have $1,000, and I'm like, wow, what the fuck? Then I look, and it's like a mistake. But guess what? 3 hours later, I wound up winning $1,150. Which, from that day on, I knew I was buying a car. I called everyone, saying, I'm getting a car, I'm getting a car, I'm getting a car, oh my god. And yeah, that was the happiest day of my life. So, tune in next time to see what kind of car I got.